We have a surprise for you. Oh, I like where this is going. Your stay of execution has been canceled. We must now carry out your sentence. Are you for real? Are you serious though? You're gonna still execute homeboy. Are you for real? Daddy, don't! He hasn't done a thing. He says he's been a perfect gentleman. At this point, are we really going through this again? What do you think, Chancellor? An enormous impact on the kingdom. Notice there's no negative connotation there. It just said it's an impact. We had to save the future. Oh! You know what? I feel like I should be quiet for the rest of the ending, except for like certain things. I'm gonna remain quiet. That's what I'm gonna do. Although I do have to ask, if you bring all these people together into the same place, aren't you going to make some kind of strange, destructive time paradox of some sort that can never be fixed? This seems highly irresponsible. Also, how did they do it? We'll probably get the answer to that in a moment. Our kinsman. Oh, so Ayla's like her great grandmother, and Doan is like her great grandson. Wow, there you go. We celebrate you. Oh, right, the fair is still a thing that's happening right now. It's been the longest fair ever. Technically, it's been like 2 days or something. Guardians back to normal. It's a moonlight parade. Oh, we have to watch the walk all the way around, don't we? This is going to be a very slow procession. Good lord. I guess while they're doing that, we'll just sit and chill. It's pretty cool. They got random dancers and kids everywhere blowing kisses, and the dude in the middle sitting and drinking. And Melchior is randomly there, and the cat from the race that kept screwing me over because it would not win when I bet on it. And the blue imp guy that we destroyed when we first got to the Middle Ages. And the towns ladies. And balloons randomly popping off everywhere. And lights and camera and action. Yeah. And now we can... Ooh, excuse me. Try it again. And now we get control. Wow. So you just turn certain spots, dancers pop out everywhere. Dance with me. Oh, right, because he says you save the future. Wait till I tell my friends. Forgot, we saved, not saved, but we helped Luca's mother so she can walk now. She wants to dance. Lemonade sure tastes great outdoors. You ain't drinking no daggone lemonade. You're the hero today. This is no lemonade. That's Nintendo, not Nintendo, like game companies in general trying to over-censor back in the day. Not much business in weapons anymore, but I like it that way. Huh. You know, it's kind of funny. Melchior is the only one of the sages that, like, survives. It's kind of interesting. Can we talk to any of these characters out here? No. We can't even get to them. Outside the borders. It's interesting. Hey, Mom! We spend more time around the house. I just saved the world. The person who's charged of the cat is gone. Wow. I just saved the world. Are you serious? This is fantastic. princess is gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. Of course you are too. Jeez. Talk to these kids? No? Okay. Alright, what we got next? Oh, more dancers. More dancers flying out of everywhere. This is very weird. I swore I saw Lucca. If we go over here, can we go over? Can we even go over here? No, it block it off completely. It's like, no more of that. More of that, sir. Anywhere over here? Nope, blocked it off completely too. Alright. You're like, you're going that way. I don't know where you thought you were going, but you're going that way. This is it. Aww. Each to thine time. They kind of have to. Aww. I'm about to have the warm fuzzies. I'm sorry. I'm just not say much. I keep saying that. I keep talking. Oh, frog. He's like, I'm not saying anything. I'm not your friend. I'm out. This one sucks though, 'cause I feel like Robo should have stayed. But that's a good point though. He's born in a dark future. We destroyed that dark future, so yeah. This always confusing. I don't know if they did that on purpose or not, or what. But like Chrono was celebrating when he did that. He's like, "It won't." Yes, that's messed up, man. That's messed up, Chrono. That's wrong, man. It's your mom. Come on. I'm pretty sure he was saying, no, we're going after her. But it's just funny because the way it looks like, she's like, that'll never open again. He turns around, he's like, yeah! That might just be me. Well, Ethel. So there's two versions of this party ending. One is the one that we saw, obviously, and the other one is can't remember how it goes. But there's something with the balloons on this and like the cat and stuff. It's weird. It's the same result they leave, but yeah. And there it is. The credits. So I'm gonna come back. I'm not completely done with this. There's gonna be a couple of bonus videos. I'm not gonna do every single ending. I'm only gonna do like 2 or 3. I thought I was gonna do more than that, but considering how long this is going on, I've kind of cut down on it. And if you want to see other endings, excuse me, you can. They're online. I'm not gonna drag it through the mud, but I'm gonna go and do the secret ending and probably one of the other alts, just so you can kind of get an idea of how it works. Excuse me. But yeah, after playing this again, I honestly have changed my mind on wanting a sequel. And I honestly feel like there shouldn't have been a sequel to this. I feel like they should have taken the ideas, like the feel of it, and just put that in the other games. Or if they're gonna make a series out of it, just have other storylines, but not continue the same storyline and try and meld them all together. So they would make like another Chrono game in the Chrono series. Just make a game that's like completely separate from this storyline, something that happens in another timeline or something, just whatever. Just keep the general idea and the feel of it though. Kind of like how Dragon Quest does it, how Final Fantasy does with all their games. They're not in the same world, they're all different worlds, different times, stuff like that. Some along that line, they could all obviously involve time travel. It just feels like after playing this again and going through and seeing the ending, and then thinking about what happens in Cross. I didn't complete Cross, I just have read of it because I've followed the story. So I know certain stuff that happens. And to me, from what I've read of Cross compared to this game, Cross's story is kind of convoluted. Pretty convoluted. But I don't even like the fact that they added the Time Devourer as a secret, as a secret boss. Ooh, that's kind of a spoiler. I should probably put a spoiler alert before I say that. I don't even like that they put the Time Devourer, or yeah, the Time Devourer as a secret boss in the DS version now. Cause I'm like, it felt like this was pretty solid. I know they put that in there to hint to like link the two games together between this and Cross, but I just feel like this like really ended like on a solid note. The only question that was left was where's Skylar, and I think that was meant to be that way to give Magus purpose at the end of the game. So, other than that, everything was tied up pretty nicely. There was no loose ends. It's just, the game is just utterly solid, man. Like I have nothing I say negative about this game, and after playing it now, I'm like, it's still one of the best games I've ever played in my life. It's just tightly packaged. It's not overly long. There's no parts that really drag out. The fights are all enjoyable. The storyline is great. Characters are all lovable. Ah, man, it's just so well fleshed out and so well put together. It's a masterpiece, man. It really is what I consider to be a masterpiece, and something that a lot of game creators probably look at to this day and say, like, that was just well done, especially when it comes to Japanese RPGs. And if they haven't been, they should be, because it's really a shining example of what they, what can come of like game production. Anyway, I'm rambling, but I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's a joy to go through. The only part of the game that's slow and made me stop for a little bit was the Black Omen, because the Black Omen is not a joy to go through to me. I know Lord Williams said, because he played it recently too, and he said he loved the Black Omen. I'm sorry, it's not terrible. It's not the worst dungeon I've ever been in. It's just compared to the rest of the game, that's like kind of, you know, snippety. Like you just go somewhere, you get there, it's a little bit of a dungeon, you might have to go through a few caves, you get there, boom, you're gone. The Black Omen is just long. That's what she said. I gotta stop that joke. I know it was a stupid common joke, but I just keep doing it. It's a habit. Anyway, yeah, I love it. I'll say I love it like 40,000 times. This is number 2 on my game of all time list. The first one being Pokemon Emerald, but I put Emerald above it purely because of hours. Like that is literally the only reason. Like I love, and that's not to like down Emerald, but it's just that I put so many hours into that generation of Pokemon that I can't say it's not my favorite game. I put like 2,000 hours into that series, and then particularly into like Emerald, I put like 1,000. And Chrono Trigger doesn't have that, like as replayable as it is, it doesn't have the ability to have you put thousands of hours into it. Once you've done enough, like the game itself is only 20 hours if you play through it straight, like I just did. Once you play enough times, you're only gonna get maybe 50 hours if you play through it multiple times, get all the endings, maybe 50. Because I didn't miss any side quests that I can think of. I got all the side quests that they tell you about. I didn't miss any of like the big side items that I could think of. I don't think. Yeah. But anyway, there it is. Chrono Trigger completed. Had a great time. It was fun. Like I said, I'm gonna do a couple of bonuses, mainly just to get the special endings. That may take longer than I expect though, because now that I think about it, I am not at a good level to beat Lavos. So basically, get the best ending, you have to immediately when you start. Well, let me see if I can do this right now. Okay, so I had to reset and do New Game Plus. To do New Game Plus, rather. So the thing is, to get the first special quote-unquote ending, you have to immediately fight Lavos. Like right after this sequence, you have to go. You can get Marley, but you can't get Lucca. So you have to go with a 2-person party and fight Lavos. The problem with that is right now, as it stands, is my levels are way too, or they're probably not too low, but considering I had to switch to Robo, Ayla, Lucca to actually beat Lavos, I don't see Marley and Chrono at this level beating Lavos. Like I don't see that happening. So what I'll probably have to do is sometime on my own, I'll have to go ahead and power level and then do New Game Plus and go from there. And I'll probably get to like level 60 to be able to do it. I think level 60 and 65 will probably be a good, confident level where they have all the text and everything, and I can get some better items, and that should be alright. Yeah. But that, for now, that's it. The bonus video for this will probably take a little bit, because like I said, I got a power level now. So, it'll be a little while, but I will do it. I have the file, so I'll show it. But yeah. There it is, man. Chrono Trigger. Favorite game, not named Pokemon of all time. Right next to it is Final Fantasy 3 and Super Mario Bros. 3, or Final Fantasy 6 and Super Mario Bros. 3. I should be playing through Super Mario Bros. 3 right now as this is going on. And I do plan to play Final Fantasy 6 soon. Not sure how soon, but it's on the list. Which I have to make an official list and post it or something, so guys, you guys know what's going on and what I'm going to do next, and can suggest stuff and I can add it. But in the meantime, thank you for checking it out. Thank you. If you stuck with this entire series and watched it all the way through, I really appreciate it. Share it. Let people know I went through it, and if you liked it and really thought it was enjoyable, hey, let them know, hey, it's a cool series to watch. Other than that, I will be gearing up for the next big one, because Mario shouldn't even take that much longer. I should be like mostly all the way through there by now. So this and Mario ending means I'll just have Pokemon and Smash on the channel. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what the next game will be, or if I'm going to wait until I finish Pokemon to do it. But, you know, I'll see what's up. We'll go from there. Thank you for watching this. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will holler at you later. Peace.